Hey, this is Mitch with Team Budokai. Doing a deck profile on my Tempest Dragunities. Tempest isn't out yet. Got a sneak peek. Tempest. Still proxying the other Tempest right now, but I have every other card. Working on shining this deck up soon, but I'm going to go ahead and get into the build. We have 3 Dragunity ducks. I mean, it's the main engine of the deck. You have to run it at 3. There's no other way around 3. You run 3. There's no. It's standard Dragunities. Double Legionnaire. I've seen other Tempest builds that have been running 1. I've seen some guy running 3. I don't know why you'd run 3, but I've seen a lot of people running 1. If you look at Phoenix Flares, he's got 2. A lot of other builds, really good builds, have 2, and honestly, 2 is really enough. You don't need more than 2. Running 1 Zephyros. I've always ran 2 Zephyros in Dragunities, but with Tempest, you only run 1 because he's not searchable anymore. He's not as searchable. So 1 is good enough in this deck now. Really, there's nothing more to say about him. Just you need at least 1. Next, you obviously have the triple phalanx. I mean, you need 3. It's the standard tuner. I mean, ducks and phalanx.
Don't even have to explain.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be watched if you don't know.
Yeah. 1 Acklys. Everybody says you got to run the same amount of Legionnaires you run Acklys. Everybody says that. Like, since I'm running 2 Legionnaires, I should run 2 Acklys. I was doing that for a bit, but I realized that you don't need 2. Really, you don't. Because 1 does the same thing 2 does, but you can't. You obviously can't cut him because you need him in the deck. He's good for so many other plays. Now we have other. We have 2 others. We have the double Mistletons. They are the 8 synchro targets. They are the 6 overlays. I mean, this card gets so many plays off. If you don't have anything in hand, this card can just like make your hand good.
Makes the play.
Makes the play. Makes the synchro. Makes the Xe. I mean, I've been thinking about running 3. I don't have the 3rd one right now. Don't know what I'd cut for the 3rd one. I'd probably cut my Levitine, but I'm still. I don't think so. But right now, 2 has been working really good for me. I would not run more than 3, but I would not
run more than 3.
Yeah, what am I saying? I wouldn't run 1. I definitely wouldn't run. Like I was saying, 1 Levitine. I'm sorry. 1 Levitine, easy for Triton Dragon, which we do run. A lot of people in Tempest Dragunities do not run this card. I run this card mostly because,
I mean, if shit out of people.
Yeah, I mean, you fucking just run into this card, just someone like have a dead Legionnaire in hand, and you've already used Catastrophe or something like that, and you got nothing to do with it, and your opponent's got a big field, or they got something that you know you can get over with Trident Dragon, and you don't have the Levitine. Well, what are you gonna do now? I mean, people always are just like, well, why can't I just get rid of my Stardust? Well, why do you want to waste a Stardust just to get Dragon out? I mean, why don't you just waste the the Levitine, because you don't even need it, really. Just use to synchro it off. Obviously, the double Tempest.
Show that beautiful sneak peek, Tempest.
Yeah, I'm so upset that it's only rare. You should back off now. I'm so upset that it's only rare. I heard that
he wants the world to burn.
Yeah. I heard that it's coming out with tins.
Tin waves or supers. Or
yeah, they're supposed to be supers and ultras and stuff. I'm planning on getting those when they come out. But right now I only have 1 Tempest. Yes, Tempest isn't out until this week's Friday.
Yes.
So, yeah. Right now we just have
2 days.
2 days. So, I'm pretty sure there's probably somebody else that has the deck profile with both Tempests, but you should watch mine instead because I'm cool. 1 Red Eyes.
Just stand staple.
I mean, it's a dragon deck.
Staple.
I mean, it's staple. There's nothing else to explain about that. Spell lineup, we have triple Ravine.
Shouldn't even have to explain.
Shouldn't even have to explain that. Triple Terraforming. I really shouldn't have to explain that, but there are people that say only run 2. The reason why you run 3 is because this card is the best card in the deck. No, hands down. Like, Ravine isn't the best card in the deck. This reason is because it adds Ravine, And if you already have Ravine, you can just ditch it. It's never dead. People that run field spells are always like, why run Terraforming? Because sometimes it's dead. And Dragunities is never dead, because you can just ditch it with Ravine's effect. So that's why I question the people that run 2, because it's a free search, or it's a free search with Ravine, or free search for something else. But on to the Tempest Aviant of the deck. We have the 3 Gold Zarks. Self-explanatory. Banish the Tempest, get the Tempest effect going off. Search with
Ducks.
stuff. Add Mistletoe.
Ducks.
No, you can't add ducks.
Oh, you can't? Oh, I'm retarded. Sorry, Steve.
Double cards consonants.
Supers.
Yeah, I finally got those. I was planning on getting I think they're ultras.
I know.
Supers or ultras, I'm not for sure. I haven't really been checking that out yet. But double consonants for getting rid of the. I mean,
Phalanx.
you have 4 targets, 2 for each. You have 3 flanks and 1 Achilles. So like 1 with 2 flanks. I mean, people have been running at 3. I don't see the point of running at 3, mostly because you don't need it at 3. I mean, half the time I only use 1 a game. Sometimes I don't even use any. I mean, ask him. I don't even use like both of them a game, do I?
This deck's a bitch.
It's fun. I love it. Double MST.
Don't even explain.
I mean, people have been like, why run 2? Well, Dragunities, they're kind of a deck that's always ran 2. And this new Tempest build, a lot of people have been running 3, but frankly, I just don't really feel the need to cut a Gold Sark or anything. But, yeah. Why'd you do that? I was still explaining.
I don't care.
Heavy Storm.
Holy Trinity. Do the Holy Trinity.
I don't have the Holy Trinity.
Oh, is that parallel?
Yeah, it is. It is parallel. Heavy Storm.
Took mine from Gen Con.
Hey, I traded it. Avarice, get your stuff back. Pretty easy. Reborn. I mean, it's Reborn. Now into the traps, we have the Solemn Duo. It's now the Solemn Duo into the Brigade now. Kind of upset about that.
You need to make like Solemn Jesus or something.
Solemn Wood Judgment. Warning and Judgment
Solemn
combined.
Wrath or something.
Solemn Retardedness.
Solemn Dirt.
But I really don't even need to explain that. It just stops things. Double Bottomless. If you're running Dragunities, I mean, if you've run Dragunities, you know that double Bottomless. It does.
It annoys people.
It's good. Double Mirror Force. I was running double D-Prison at one point, which I was like, I didn't like that as much.
Like more.
And then I was running 1 D-Prison, 1 Mirror Force, and I just switched to double Mirror Force. Pretty standard.
You can see my shadow.
It's pretty standard. Yes, you can. Good for you.
I know, it's in the video.
And then we have Double Dark Bribe.
Wow.
A lot of people have been playing Breakthrough Skill. Right now I don't have Breakthrough Skill. If I do, and when I do get it, I might run it, I might not. I have to test it first.
Sign it at least.
But, I mean, I'm thinking right now I might not run it, because Dark Bribes have really helped me lately. Especially against heroes.
Shut up. Medina heroes will always win.
That's why I beat you for like past like 9 times.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
But going on to the extra deck, we have the Triple Vadriana.
Shrimp Dragon.
God, I love this card.
Don't even explain it.
Jumped up to 41, man. It
shouldn't even. If you're watching this, you should know what that means.
One good errors. I think he's at 30.
35.
Oh God, he jumped up too. He was at 25 like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. He's 35 now. The whole deck's going up.
That's pretty awesome.
He's
I'm
your
happy.
Ravine in reverse.
Yeah. He's pretty self-explanatory. If you know the loop, you have to run him.
Drop Zephyros, stop Ducks. I mean, not Phalanx.
For 5 stars, 1 Catastor. People have been running Librarian. I don't like it because Catastor can sit on field.
Just dirt.
Get over me. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Super poly.
No, the 8 stars. We have 1 Crimson Blader. Elemental Dragons are a thing, so Crimson Blader gets over them.
Elemental Dragons are a thing.
Thought Ruler.
That's a joke.
Is annoying because he's Thought Ruler.
And he negates it.
He
can't be targeted.
Yeah. No, Deep Prison. Nope. Screw you. This card is good.
I think I'll go through anyway.
And then you negate, and then you just beat over their monsters. So you negate with 1,000, and then you just add on to that. So you basically just
Don't
get
lose
more.
anything.
You actually gain.
Yeah.
Most of the time, you gain. Scrap Dragon, I mean, pop one, pretty self-explanatory.
Staple 8.
Yeah. Double Stardust, I mean, there's nothing really to explain on that one.
You sink into 8 so fast.
Yeah, it's Stardust. Then last Synchro, Trident Dragon.
You're OTK, bitch.
This card is stupid. I mean, quite honestly, it is very stupid. I'll just blow up 2 cards in my field and swing for 9,000.
Doesn't matter if you blow up Ravine because you know you got it.
Sometimes they have
Usually
you
do.
Usually this card is like late game card or sometimes beginning game just to get that easy push. Because you don't have to waste too much material for this card, really. I mean, really you don't have to waste like anything. But onto the Xyz, we have the 3 Dragunity staples. I mean, I'm actually thinking about cutting him right now.
No.
I don't ever use him anymore.
No.
But yes, we have the 3 staple Dragunities and this 3 staple Dragunity Xyz here. Pretty self-explanatory over him, Banish Negates. But a new card that has came out recently. It's been wrecking this. It's been doing really good with Constellars.
It's a DT,
and it's dual terminal, and I love it. And it is Constellar Plumatomy M7.
I got you that.
This card is yes, you did.
You owe me your soul.
I gave you the card to trade for it. Now
Shut
be
up.
quiet. This card is broken. That your opponent has a monster on field. It's basically compulse. It compulses your opponent. It compulses your opponent's monster. Compulses your monster. Returns your monster from your graveyard to your hand, or your opponent's graveyard to your.
It's a
hand.
reincarnation without cost too.
It's a reincarnation. It's a reincarnation. A compulse. You can set up loop with your own field. You can get rid of your opponent's field.
I hate you. That's all I'm gonna say. Your opponent will hit you.
You play instead of even doing the loop, you can just go for this card and get over their Maestro and be like, no, swing 27, don't flake you, just die. I mean, it's a good card. But that has been my Dragunity deck profile. I hope you guys like it. Comment or subscribe. See you guys. Thanks. Bye.